Wuthering Waves right now is halfway through version 1.4 with the announcement of Rinasira aka 2.0 patch. Things are looking pretty good for Meijo going forward. Here's the list of things I would like to see Rinasira address. Colors! More vibrant colors. One thing Wuthering Waves is often described would be it doesn't look as vibrant or appealing, which I'm kinda on the fence about it. I kinda agree and also I kinda disagree. I understand the setting is post-apocalypse and there's a war going on, well, at least within Jinzhou. Wait, is it Jinzhou? Hold on. So you can't really have that many colors. The other reason might be due to Kuro experience with PGR. They choose to stick with this direction, which isn't a bad thing, as long as there is a narrative justification for it. Something that PGR has plenty. Unfortunately, Wuthering Waves doesn't have that, thanks to certain characters. Since certain characters essentially takes all the tension and stake away, it might as well be a power fantasy story about saving the land and might as well not need this drab, airy tone and colors. Please stop the rover glazing. I love stories with happy endings. I can barely take a bittersweet ending, but I still need tension, stake, a pinch of good pacing, and a well-executed story to enjoy that happy ending. Having these Kirito-looking characters doesn't do that. I have said it in my review with this game and I'll say it again. This is the worst characters in the game, period. Narratively speaking, of course. Having an all-powerful, morally perfect, infallible character as a protagonist in a post-apocalyptic setting takes every interesting point or the setting strength away completely. Especially if that protagonist has never shown to struggle against anything within the story and they are destined to save everyone and everything. So, I really hope Kuro will stop glazing them. Don't let them be the bestest, most powerful person who can single-handedly end every conflict in Rinasira. With Rinasira being a literal blank canvas, you can start anew. Please find a way to de-carry Stu or Marisu these fucks. On the side note, I hope Abby would get something more than being just a walking, talkable plot device. Give him something to do other than being in Rover's hand. Abby is a clear weak point for Rover. Use him to balance Rover's absurd power level within the story. That's what I hope for, but honestly, this is probably not gonna happen. Terminology Dictionary. This is a function I have seen in Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. It highlights a certain terminology within the dialogue that lets the player click on the word on the spot to open up the definition of that terminology. This would massively help the player enjoy the story due to now the player has the actual context of that word, also the meaning, and it would give the writer more room for actual important stuffs instead of explaining the terminology or exposition the world building into player's face. Music! I know that Meijo music is getting better with every patch, but I just hope that we will finally get a very bombastic, emotionally charged soundtrack like, something from PGR. Echo improvement. In my opinion, Echo is probably one of the best characters in Arcane. In my opinion, Echo is probably one of the best characters customization system that derive from Genshin's artifact when it comes to grinding. But the system still has a big gaping hole to fill. After a certain point, your Echo inventory will be filled to the brim with many random Echoes you have collected over the course of playing this game for a long time. So, I hope there will be a system that lets player turn all the unnecessary or unwanted Echo into Echo EXP or use it instead of Echo EXP. This is the only thing missing. If Kuro were to add this system into the game, the ecosystem would be downright perfect. Adjustable/new combat UI. This is another point from my Wuthering Waves review. Kind of an old issue, but I would still love to see more improvement on this front, to be honest. Removing my eyes from the fight just to glance at Forte or Concerto Bar is very annoying. A push for hypercarry playstyle. It sounds real weird considering Quickswap is the reason, or is the how, Meijo differentiates itself from other open world action gacha titles, but variety is a spice of life. As much as I like Quickswap playstyle, There's also a time when I just want to chill, shut my brains off, stack buff and go Unga Bunga hyper carry style. Besides, having more options available for player is a good thing. Quick swap isn't for everyone, just like not everyone likes hyper carry. And that is the list of what I expect to see in 2.0 going onward from Major. With the upcoming 2.0 preview stream, I hope I will see some good news, especially for the Echoes one, because I'm gonna be honest, Echo EXP is my biggest issue right now. Let me know in the comments if you want something different in Wuthering Waves 2.0, or you think what I wish for wouldn't do the game any good. I would love to read all of your comments. That's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys will have a good night and a great day ahead of you. Also, I'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye!